think about what is it that creates harmony in the sounds. What is it that when sounds are put in a certain combination, it's called harmonious, and sounds when they are put haphazardly, they are disharmonious.
Yeah, when it's regular.
When it's regular, there is a certain pattern in it. There is a certain right. Even if we are not musicians, still we can differentiate between what's pleasant, what's harmonious when it comes to sound patterns, and what's disharmonious. Agree? Yeah. So, in this perspective, think of your own body, your own mind, your own system also as an instrument which is producing sounds, which is producing vibrations, and the pattern that you produce decides whether you're experiencing harmony or you're experiencing disharmony. Sometimes you know that, well, I don't feel harmonious. Sometimes you don't even know that you are feeling miserable. Something is wrong, but you don't know what it is. So there is a correlation of your energies, your sense of harmony, your sense of disharmony to the sounds, to the energy, what you have in your system as an instrument. Now, just like when you tune a musical instrument to the right tones which make it harmonious, you use a reference, you use a tuner, you use something that is set that you know is harmonious, and you tune yourself according to that. For the human system, we also have few sounds that are set, that are standard, that we know are sounds of harmony, which are in harmony with nature, which are in harmony with everyone else in this existence. And if we tune ourselves to those sounds, we naturally fall into this inner peace, into this harmony on so many levels that you can't even consciously observe all those levels that are set into harmony as you tune yourself into it. Last question. What are the sounds that a baby makes? When anybody has kids, small babies? Yeah, apart from crying. So they're making very basic sounds of oo, m. And this is something which we will utilize today into a technique. These fundamental sounds of oo, m, which in the Eastern traditions has been put together as om, as one word, but it's actually three sounds. And these are known as the primary sounds or the primordial sounds. They each have a certain relevance in our human system. I'll explain what the relevance is, and then we will go into the technique. This technique that we are going to do today has four components: three sounds and the fourth silence. The first sound, the ah. The ah sound, when you utter this ah sound, it's reverberating in your upper, in your lower region of the body. So everything below the chest, you become aware of this region while you utter this sound. This directly impacts your conscious state of mind, your waking state. When you utter the word or the sound of oo, it's vibrating in the middle part of in your physical body, so around your chest region. It's impacting your dream state. When you're sleeping, that this sound is corresponding to that state of consciousness. But we don't go into that theory at the moment. Just wanted to tell you that this impacts different layers of your mind. So the sound of oo would impact your subconscious layer of the mind. And when you utter the sound of ma, which is vibrating in your head, this region, this is related to your deep sleep state, which means when you're in harmony with the sound, you will have a very nice deep sleep. Not in the session, but afterwards, when you're doing this more regularly, when your sound of ma is in harmony in your system to the universe around, you will feel much more at ease to sleep. You will have much calmer sleep, and you'll be surprised by your own disappearing issues regarding sleep. And the last component, which is the silence. So when we utter these three sounds, a, u, ma, at the end, if we do it in a sequence, there is a silence that is created. Just like for every music, both the sound and the silence, they both are important. Even the silence that comes after you utter these three sounds is also equally important. When we will do this sequence, we will utter the word a, u, ma, these three sounds in a sequence, and will come silence. How you will do it is, for the first 10 minutes or 5 to 10 minutes, we will together utter these three sounds. And while we do that, when we are uttering a, then keep your awareness in your lower region. When we are uttering the sound u, then keep your awareness in the middle region. If we are uttering the word ma or the sound of ma, then keep your awareness in the head region. And the moment we move on to silence, just remain aware of yourself. Just remain aware of the silence. So we'll do this out loud for 5 to 10 minutes. Then we will move into a silence where you will mentally do this for another 5 minutes. So you will not do this out loud. You will do this mentally. You will just mentally repeat this sequence of a, u, ma, and then silence in your mind. After doing this for 5 minutes, then you can sit in complete silence. If you want to bring your attention somewhere, just try to bring your attention to the silence that is created after the sound of a, u, ma. If not, just sit in silence for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, as long as you can.